I used to think food was my enemy. It felt like every meal was a battlefield between what I craved and what I knew I should eat. I was constantly snacking, grazing, eating just because it was time to eat, never truly feeling satisfied, and always chasing the next meal like it was some kind of reward. My name is Mark, and for most of my adult life, I was caught in a vicious cycle. I'd wake up groggy. Midday crashes were normal. My weight fluctuating endlessly, and emotionally, I felt out of control. It wasn't just about appearance. It was about power, the power I didn't feel I had over my own body. Then came the tipping point. One day during a family hike, I couldn't keep up. My son, 8 years old, kept looking back, waiting for me to catch my breath. That night I sat in silence on the edge of my bed and asked myself a question I'd been too afraid to face. What if this is just who I am now? But deep down, I knew that wasn't true. I wasn't broken, I was misinformed. That same night, I stumbled across a podcast episode that stopped me in my tracks. Episode 52 of the Burn It Nutrition podcast. Joseph was talking about fasting, and not the dangerous starvation kind I'd always been warned about. This was different. This was strategic fasting, a powerful biological tool rooted in science and designed to tap into the body's natural ability to heal, repair, and reset. Joseph broke it down in a way that made sense. He explained how fasting isn't about deprivation, but liberation from constant hunger, from food dependency, from the insulin roller coaster so many of us unknowingly ride. He spoke about autophagy, about cellular repair, mental clarity, hormone regulation, and how fasting, when done correctly, could be life-changing. That night, I made a choice. I started small, a 12-hour fast, then 14, then 16. Within a week, I felt different, more alive, clearer, more in control of my hunger, of my life. I no longer felt like a prisoner to my next meal. My energy surged, my confidence returned. The weight started to come off, not just the physical kind, but the emotional weight that had been holding me down for years. And now I fast not because I have to, but because I want to. If any part of my story feels familiar, if you've struggled with food, with control, with energy, with inflammation, or stubborn weight, then this episode is one you need to hear. Joseph takes you deep into the science of fasting, the methods, the benefits, the myths, and how you can harness this ancient tool to fuel modern health and longevity. Go listen to episode 52 of the Burn It Nutrition podcast. Visit burnitnutrition.com/podcast52 or find it on iTunes and Spotify under Burn It Nutrition. And as you explore fasting, don't forget the power of hydration. And before you go, let's talk about one of the simplest yet most powerful upgrades to your health hydration. Most people think hydration is just about drinking water, but the key is electrolyte balance. That is why I use Element electrolytes daily. With the right mix of sodium, potassium, and magnesium, your body functions at its best. It keeps me hydrated, supports my workouts, and improves recovery. Right now, Element is offering a free sample pack with any purchase. Just go to drinkelement.com/burnit to grab yours. Your health isn't lost. It's just been buried beneath years of noise, misinformation, and habits that no longer serve you. Fasting was the reset button I didn't know I needed. Maybe it could be yours too. Check out the full episode, burnitnutrition.com/podcast52, and I'll see you in the next Burn It clips.